Dear ones, welcome. I am Fedrajani and you are listening to Inner Light, a podcast dedicated to kindle a light of meaning into your life. On this episode, we will continue our journey of numbers in numerology, and we will talk about the number 6 personality, the Sensual Soul. If you were born on the 6th, 15th or 24th of any month, you belong to the number 6. What is the number 6 personality like? Well, there is something unmistakable about number 6 individuals. They do not need to demand attention. They do not need to prove their presence. They naturally draw people in. There is a quiet charm in them, a warmth that feels safe, familiar, almost like home. Others may not always understand why they feel so comfortable around them, but the attraction is undeniable. Number 6 is deeply connected to beauty, not only external beauty, aesthetics, fashion, harmonious spaces, but also emotional beauty, kindness, love, connection. They are naturally inclined to surround themselves with what feels pleasing and meaningful to them. So for them, beauty is not superficial. It is a language, a way of expressing inner harmony. At their core, number 6 individuals are givers. They give their time, their energy, and most of all, their heart. This generosity flows naturally. It is not calculated nor conditional. They are among the most nurturing energies, protective, caring, often embodying a deeply maternal or supportive presence. However, this is also where their vulnerability begins, because while they give endlessly, they often forget to receive. What they truly seek is not admiration or praise, but love. And when this love is absent, they may quietly begin to question themselves. Without expressing it outwardly, they can fall into self-doubt, wondering if they are not enough. Number 6 individuals are also natural peacemakers. They avoid conflict and gravitate toward harmony. They prefer understanding over confrontation, softness over tension, but in trying not to hurt others, they may silence their own truth. They may say yes when they mean no. They may stay where they should leave. They may prioritize others at the cost of themselves. Over time, this creates inner conflict, especially in relationships. In love, number 6 is deeply devoted. They love fully, sincerely, and with emotional depth. Yet this openness can make them vulnerable to imbalance, because they tend to see the best in people, often trusting too easily because their own intentions are so pure. These can lead to situations when others take advantage of their kindness. They may experience manipulation, emotional imbalance, or relationships where they give far more than they receive. So their lesson becomes clear. Discernment is necessary. Not everyone deserves their energy. There is also a strong sensual and magnetic quality within number 6 individuals. They possess a natural attractiveness, not only physical but emotional and energetic. People feel drawn to their warmth and openness, yet this energy requires balance. if they become overly guided by desire, attachment, or the need to be loved, they may enter relationships that do not reflect their true worth. Their strength lies not in being desired, but in being aligned with what is right for them. Another important aspect of number 6 individuals is their tendency towards self-doubt. They reflect deeply before making decisions. They consider others' feelings, potential consequences, and emotional outcomes. But these depths of thought can lead to hesitation many times, and they may delay decisions, overanalyze situations, and struggle to take action, especially when it involves the risk of hurting someone's feelings. In doing so, opportunities may pass them by. Their growth lies in understanding that they are allowed to choose themselves, they are allowed to act, they are allowed to say no. Within number 6, there is also a duality, a pull between the material and the spiritual. They are drawn to beauty, comfort, and aesthetic pleasure, yet at the same time, they carry a quiet inner depth, a sensitivity to something more meaningful, more spiritual. This inner tension is not a contradiction, but a balance to be cultivated through reflection, stillness, or meditation. They can learn to harmonize both aspects, embracing beauty without losing depth, and nurturing their soul without rejecting the material world. They crave safe spaces, they bring comfort, they heal through presence. This makes them naturally suited for paths that involve care, creativity, and human connection. For example, teaching, psychology, healthcare, design, art, hospitality, and any field where empathy and beauty meet together. So, if you are a number 6 personality, I would like to say to you, your love is a gift, but it must include yourself. Your kindness is a strength, but it needs boundaries. Your beauty is powerful, but your worth goes far beyond it. And above all, you must not fall into self-doubt, because the moment you begin to trust yourself and to value your own heart as much as you value others, that is where your life begins to truly unfold. Thank you very much for listening to today's episode, my dear ones. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I like to discover the number 6 personality with you. You can listen to the episode on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Spotify. I am Fedrajani, and you are listening to Inner Light podcast. If you do like this podcast, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would be truly happy. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next episode.